It was shot on the Matanuska Glacier in Anchorage, Alaska, and which is probably melting more and more as we speak. It was already melted a lot when I went to visit it a while ago. They said that it just kind of like constantly getting smaller and smaller because it was summertime when I went, so you can go and walk on the glaciers in the summertime. But yeah, so it kind of, there definitely was a lot of weight being there, just knowing that I'm seeing something that will literally not exist in like a year, you know, because the ice, once it melts, it's gone, you know, once the glacier melts, it's gone. So there was a very like kind of heavy feeling being there at the time. A lot of the songs were actually written really last minute, like right before I was supposed to go into the studio to finish another one. So like Turned Out I Was Everyone, which is the last song on the record, I wrote that at like 2 a.m. the night before I was supposed to go into the studio to finish another song. And I was like, actually, instead of working on that song, like mixing it, because you kind of get like postpartum depression, like pre-postpartum depression or something like that when you're finishing the album. When you're mixing, you're done recording the tracks and you're just kind of, you know, EQing, you're making it balanced volume-wise and stuff like that, so you get kind of like anxious about finishing it. So sometimes when I was supposed to finish one track, I would just like hijack my own session and like record a different song. So that song was really easy because I just wrote it the night before and we just did it like the next morning, you know, so that was just really stream of consciousness kind of immediate. I think Adult Contemporary was one of the harder ones to finish because there's just a lot of instrumentation and orchestration in that one. I think it more fits into the sentiment of the album. I think it kind of wraps up the chapter of the album because I wrote it at the end of when I was making the album. But it's about taking care of books. I think it's cool, you know. It's like the books probably appreciate it, you know. They get bored. Books need music too, and also the people at the show. Mostly the books, though. I feel like there were some kids there, which I always love, you know. Get them into rock and roll early. I guess you just honestly have to love doing it because it's so random and I don't know, it's not the most healthy music, or not the most healthy industry. It can be really stressful, and I mean anytime that art and capitalism collides, it can be kind of unhealthy. And so I think that you ultimately have to really love doing it. Otherwise, it can eat at you just like being a banker or anything else could. You know, there's unhealthy parts of the job that if you don't truly love what you're doing can erode your soul.